Alrighty, we've got a Sunday Kingdom, which means it comes with a twist. Each player starts with a zombie mason, a zombie apprentice, a shop, and 7 copper. Okay, so in place of these states, we have 3 decent actions. This is definitely a bigger buff than just starting with shelters or something. Can I show the zombies? They might not show up in the kingdom view because they're technically not in the kingdom. Yeah, kind of figured. Uh, so zombie apprentice, you can trash an action for +3 cards, +1 action. Maybe I do that here to kick off the turn. And then Zombie Mason is the one that trashes a card off the top of your deck, and you can gain a card costing up to 1 more. And oh no. Oh, what fresh hell is this? I hadn't actually looked at the kingdom yet. Ah, I hate Swindler. I hate Swindler so much. This is the stupidest card. Kingdoms for this is relevant. I think you're basically just flipping a coin to determine the winner. And it looks particularly bad here because Joust tends to be a very strong card. And the rewards that Joust gives you cost 0. Despite being very strong, if they were to be swindled, you would not get a card at equal value back. You would just gain a curse. Uh, yeah, it's a crying shame that this card can show up in the Daily Kingdoms. But alas, we'll have to work with what we got. Uh, what's the Riverboat target? Torture. That's pretty strong. I guess the one silver lining is that at least for a while, actions are kind of limited. The only village is Riverboat, Royal Galley, which is only village every other turn. Which might limit the amount to which you are willing to play with Swindler because it is terminal, and there might be higher priority terminals to play with. Uh, I don't want to think about this one too much. I don't think this kingdom looks particularly enjoyable. But yeah, a little bit of villages. We got some draw. I think the rewards look important just because the kingdom is otherwise fairly weak. So probably you want to get to 5 and then get to 8 fairly early. Riverboat and Grotto are both helpful at spiking big numbers. So I think that's where this is going. I think I'm just gonna trash the shop. Uh, and a big number early seems nice. I was really hoping to draw the Zombie Mason and get in an early trash, but it's unfortunately on the very bottom. But take a Joust. Trash a card. Fortunately, the gain on Zombie Mason is optional, so if you trash a copper, you don't have to gain anything back. I'll go ahead and take that Riverboat now. Apprentice the Mason. Get the Riverboat set up. And I've only got 6 coppers in my deck, which means I'm not hitting 8 naturally next turn, so probably should take another Joust. If I had 8 money, I would take a second Riverboat to get the Torturer stuff set back up for the following turn. But if I take a Riverboat here, I don't think I'm hitting 8. Joust, and buy a province. Alright, a good early reveal. What do I want to gain here? Probably Courser. Draw on would give me a 50% chance of finding the Riverboat, which I value a lot, because there's 1 cantrip and 4 stop cards down there. I would draw 2 of them. Renown tends to be the strongest, but given how early on you access the rewards, I don't think I value the plus buy that much yet. Huge Turnip would get me to a second province. That's also pretty appealing. I think I'm just going to take the Courser. I would love it if I could find that Riverboat. Nope. Just take a Royal Galley. That's a very strange play. So Salt of the Earth tends to be pretty strong when you're ahead and you want the game to end quickly, but the bot, as far as I can tell, is behind. And it's Salt in the Earth anyway. Curious. Where my province at? Well, Riverboat, you're nice while you lasted. Yeah, I think I just want a second province here, so I'll take a huge turnip. Turns out I didn't need it after all. Oh man, that is an unjustifiably good hand. I don't want to trash the Joust, I don't think. Only got the 2 of them, right? Yeah, I think the bot's got 3. Alright, let's take some draw and some actions. It is actually bizarre how late Renown is getting gained. But the draws just aren't lining for that. Cards, coins. Yeah, how about just 2 provinces and I salt the earth? Now what's the bot do? I just have to hit 4 next turn to take out the last province. And that seems pretty doable. Oh, the bot's left me both of them. How generous. Good cards, actions. Guess I'll pour out the joust. Setting this aside does nothing. Okay, buy a province and a state. Yeah, this it wasn't even Swindler in the end that made this kingdom pretty dumb. I think Joust is actually the main culprit. So Joust is replacing an older card called Tournament, which is basically Joust, but even worse. Tournament was a horrible, horrible card. Uh, Joust is actually a big improvement over Tournament. Still kind of annoying in a lot of ways, and this is one of them, which is really encourages you to green before your deck's really ready for it, and the game just becomes this like mad dash for provinces, and then nothing ever really happens. Just oops, you hit 5 first, you hit 8 first, you get the rewards, and then Salt the Earth is really the nail in the coffin here. Yeah, not a great kingdom. Uh, not at all.